Yeah, I'll react to that, sure. This might work. I can confuse it in order to not get copyrighted, and I can put it on YouTube. See, if I put an image here, it's genius. And then I just have a nice picture up here because I think it's pretty. You guys are pretty. Pretty. Great intro. Awesome. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's watch episode 2. Blackadder goes forth. Cheers. With coffee. Yep. Oh. Aldrich. Triangle.
You'd like to book a table for 3 by the window.
This was the instrument you're given. So I pause just if like you're in band class and you just can't do anything. It's like, okay, we'll give you the triangle. I'm snorting.
You'd like to book a table for 3 by the window for 9:30 p.m. Not too near the band. In the name of Oberleutnant von Gentschler. Yes. I think you might have the wrong number. That's all right.
Another cross line here, sir. That phone system is a shambles. No wonder we haven't had any orders.
On the contrary, George, we've had plenty of orders. We've had orders for 6 meters of Hungarian crushed velvet curtain material, 4 rock salmon and a ha'porth of chips, and a cab for a Mr. Redgrave picking up from 14 Arnos Grove, Ring Top Bell.
Sir, but we don't want those sort of orders. We want orders to death or glory.
Jesus.
When are we going to give Fritz a taste of our British spunk?
Whoa.
Please. No one is more anxious to advance than I am, but until they get these communication problems sorted out, I'm afraid we're stuck. Captain Blackadder speaking. No, I'm afraid the line's very...
Hello? Hello, Captain Blackadder, hello?
Schnell, Kartoffelkopf!
I said, there's a terrible line at my end. You're to advance on the enemy at once.
He was speaking German. He is the enemy.
A wandering minstrel. Gale Force 8.
Oh, so come on, sir. What's the message? I'm on.
I hate when I don't get jokes. Gale force, weather. Is that a weather announcement that was common in Britain in World War II? Or World War I?
Tenterhooks, do tell.
Well, as far as I can tell, the message was he's got a terrible lion up his end, so there's an advantage to an enema at once.
Damn.
Message from HQ, sir.
Ah, now this'll be it. A telegram ordering in advance.
Yes, I'm afraid not, George. It is a telegram, it is ordering in advance, but it seems to be addressed to someone called Catpain Blackadder. Do you know a Catpain Blackadder, George?
Well, it rings a bell, but no.
No, me neither.
Blackadder.
Oh, well.
Don't worry, George. I'm sure if they want to contact us, they'll find a way.
Pigeon, sir. Pigeon. There's a pigeon in our trench.
Ah, now this'll be it.
A German pigeon.
Yes, it's one of the King's carrier pigeons.
No, it isn't. That pigeon couldn't carry the king. Hasn't got a tray or anything.
Lieutenant, revolver, please.
Oh, now, sir, you really shouldn't do this, you know.
Come on, George. With 50,000 men getting killed a week, who's going to miss a pigeon?
Poor bird.
Well, not you, obviously, sir.
In any case, it's scarcely a court-martial offence. Get plucking, Bulrick.
All right, sir. Look, it's got a little ring round its leg. There's a novelty.
Oh, really? Is there a paper hat as well?
No, but there's a joke. Read it out, sir.
Well, it's a bit shard. It's something at once. P.S. Due to communication crisis, the shooting of carrier pigeons is now a court-martial offence. Let's see what's funny about that, sir.
Does court-martial mean executed?
It's not funny. It's deadly serious. We're in trouble. So I shall eat the evidence for lunch. And if anyone asks you any questions at all, we didn't receive any messages, and we definitely did not shoot this delicious plump-breasted pigeon. Delicious.
Hey, Blackadder!
Attention!
And why, Captain, are you not advancing across no man's land?
Well, sir, called me a bluff old traditionalist, but I was always taught to wait for the order to attack before attacking.
You trying to tell me you haven't received any orders? What the hell are you playing at, darling?
That's a blatant lie, sir. I spoke to Blackadder less than an hour ago.
Yes, you did, to tell me some gobbledygook about having a lion up your bottom.
As I thought, it's the old communications problem again. Stand easy. Action on this is imperative. Take that down, darling.
Yes.
Also, make a note of the word gobbledygook. I like it. I want to use it more often in conversation.
Yes, sir. I must say, sir, I find this all very unlikely. Not only did I telephone Blackadder, but as you'll recall, we sent him a telegram and a carrier pigeon.
Liar.
Did you?
Are you telling us you haven't had a pigeon, Blackadder?
Guys, I can see both here and here. So, like, just my neck kind of gets hurts. So,
Did you?
Are you telling us you haven't had a pigeon, Blackadder?
Come on, man, you must have done. I sent our top bird, Speckled Jim, my own true love, who's been with me since I was a nipper. To business. I'm giving you your order to advance now. Synchronize watches, gentlemen. Private, what is the time?
We didn't receive any messages, and Captain Blackadder definitely did not shoot this delicious plump-breasted pigeon, sir.
What?
You want to be cremated, Mulrick, or buried at sea?
Oh, hello. Lieutenant, do you mind answering a couple of questions?
buried at sea because you have a higher chance of being fossilized and discovered by like millions of years later as a fossil. True story. Like 95% of fossils are marine mammals. And so I don't know why I'm stopping. No filter. But anyways, low oxygen levels at the very bottom of the seafloor, which makes conducive to fossilization. Fun fact, sorry.
What?
You want to be cremated, Mulrick, or buried at sea?
Oh, hello. Lieutenant, do you mind answering a couple of questions?
Not at all, sir. We didn't get any messages. Captain Blackadder definitely did not shoot this delicious plump-breasted pigeon.
That's good.
And look, sir, pigeon feathers. White feathers. Very apt, eh, Blackadder?
White feathers?
Oh, no, sir, that's gobbledygook. They're not white, they're sort of speckly.
Speckly?
Speckled Jim!
You shot my Speckled Jim!
You're for it now, Blackadder. Quite frankly, sir, I've suspected this for some time. Quite clearly, Captain Blackadder has been disobeying orders with a breathtaking impertinence.
Oh, God, this guy. Teacher's pet.
I don't care if he's been rogering the Duke of York with a prize-winning leak. He shot my pigeon!
Easy, sir! Easy, sir! Take it easy, sir! I think we should do this by the book, sir.
Yes.
Sexual?
Yes, you're right, of course. I'm sorry. Attention!
Captain Blackadder, as of this moment, you may consider yourself under arrest. Do you know what the penalty is for disobeying orders, Blackadder?
Firing
Court-martial
squad.
followed by immediate cessation of chocolate rations?
No. Court-martial followed by immediate death by firing squad.
Oh, my God, I was actually right.
Oh, sorry.
I wouldn't want to get killed by firing squad. It's just like, I don't trust their aim. What if it hurts?
Got it half right.
I gotta stop pausing in between jokes.
Firing squad.
Oh, so I got it half right.
All settled in and happy are we then, sir? Written all our last goodbyes.
Oh, no need for that, Perkins. I've just dashed off a couple of notes, one asking for a sponge bag, and the other sending for my lawyer.
Oh, your lawyer, yes, sir. Now, don't you think that might be a bit of a waste of money, sir?
Not when he's the finest mind in English legal history. Ever heard of Bob Massingbird?
Oh, yes, indeed, sir. A most gifted gentleman.
Quite. I remember Massingbird's most famous case. The case of the bloody knife. A man was found next to a murdered body. He had the knife in his hand. 13 witnesses had seen him stab the victim. And when the police arrived, he said, "I'm glad I killed the bastard." Massingbird not only got him off, he got him knighted in the New Year's honours list, and the relatives of the victim had to pay to have the blood washed out of his jacket.
I hear he's a dab hand at the prosecution as well, sir.
Yes, well, look at Oscar Wilde.
Old Butch Oscar.
A big beard.
I learned about Oscar Wilde. He's the 666. Oh, that's Aleister Crowley. Who's Oscar Wilde? I know that name.
Bonking. Look at Oscar Wilde.
Old Butch Oscar.
A big bearded bonking Butch Oscar. The terror of the ladies, 114 illegitimate children, world heavyweight boxing champion, and author of the best-selling pamphlet Why I Like to Do It With Girls. And Massingbird had him sent down for being a whoopsie.
Sounds like a gentleman.
Ah, Baldrick, anything from Massingbird yet?
Yes, sir.
Baldrick. Only character who can make me laugh just by saying a normal sentence. When have you guys said to, like, do that, but you know.
Just arrived, sir.
Yes, there.
Ah, Baldrick, anything from Massingbird yet?
Yes, sir. Just arrived, sir.
What is it?
A sponge bag, sir.
A sponge bag.
Yes, sir.
Baldrick, I gave you 2 notes. You sent the note asking for a sponge bag to the finest mind in English legal history.
Certainly did, sir.
And you sent the note requesting legal representation to...
Well, tally-ho with a bing and a bong and a buzz, buzz, buzz.
Oh, God.
I say, first of all, sir, that I am deeply, deeply honoured.
Baldrick, I'll deal with you later. I to understand that you are going to represent me at the court-martial?
Absolutely, sir. Well, it's a sort of family tradition, really. My uncle's a lawyer, you know.
Your uncle's a lawyer, but you're not.
Oh, good Lord, no. No.
I'm not comfy. My phone out of my... There we go.
I am deeply, deeply honoured.
Baldrick, I'll deal with you later. I to understand that you are going to represent me at the court-martial?
Absolutely, sir. Well, it's a sort of family tradition, really. My uncle's a lawyer, you know.
Your uncle's a lawyer, but you're not.
Oh, good Lord, no. No. I'm an absolute duffer at this sort of thing. In the school debating society, I was voted the boy least likely to complete a coherent...
Sentence?
That's it, yes, yes. But anyway, my dear old friend, it's an honour to serve.
George, I'm in deep trouble here. I need to construct a case that's as watertight as a mermaid's brassiere. I'm not sure your particular brand of mindless optimism is going to contribute much to the proceedings.
Well, that's a shame, sir, because I was planning on playing the mindless optimism card pretty strongly during the trial.
I beg your pardon?
Yes, I've already planned my closing address based on that very theme. Oh, go on, let him off, Your Honour, please. After all, it's a lovely day, pretty clouds, trees, birds, etc. I rest my case.
Why would a mermaid's bra have to be watertight? Privilege?
Oh, counsel, with that summing up in mind, what do you think my chances are?
Well, not all that good, I'm afraid. As far as I can tell, you're as guilty as a puppy sitting next to a pile of poo.
Charming.
Crikey, so sorry I'm late, my love. But anyway, let me open my defence straight away by saying that I've known this man for 3 years. He's an absolutely corking chap.
George.
Yes, sir?
That's the clerk of the court.
Is it? Oh.
We haven't started yet.
Good luck, Blackadder.
Oh, shut
Well,
up.
thank you, darling. And what's your big job here today? Straightening chairs?
No. In fact, I'm appearing for the prosecution. I wouldn't raise your hopes too much. You're guilty as hell. You haven't got a chance.
Why, thank you, darling. And I hope your mother dies in a freak yachting accident.
Just doing my job, Blackadder. Obeying orders. And, of course, having enormous fun into the bargain.
I wouldn't be too confident if I were you. Any reasonably impartial judge is bound to let me off.
Well, absolutely.
Who is the judge, by the way?
They
I'm dead.
Come on, then, come on. It's over in 5 minutes. We can have a spot
He
of lunch.
killed my bird.
Right. The court is now in session. General Sir Anthony Cecil Hogmanay Melchett in the chair. The case before us is that of the Crown versus Captain Edmund Blackadder, the Flanders pigeon murderer. Clark, hand me the black cap, shall you? I'll be needing that. Thank you.
I love a fair trial.
Anything to say before we kick off, Captain Darling?
May it please the court. As this is clearly an open and shut case, I beg leave to bring a private prosecution against the defense counsel for wasting the court's time.
Granted, the defense counsel is fined £50 for turning up.
This is fun. This is just like a real court.
Right, let the trial begin. The charge before us is that the Flanders pigeon murderer did deliberately, callously, and with beastliness of forethought murder a lovely, innocent pigeon and disobeyed some orders as well. Is this true?
Perfectly true, sir. I was there.
Thanks, George.
Damn it.
Right, counsel for the defense, get on with it.
Oh, right. Yes, right. Yes, I'd like to call my first witness Captain Darling.
You wish to call the counsel for the prosecution as a defense witness?
That's right.
Indeed.
Don't worry, sir. I've got it all under control. You are Captain Darling of the General Staff?
I am.
His actual last name is Darling? I thought that was just like a pet name.
You are Captain Darling of the General Staff?
I am.
Captain, leaving aside the incident in question, would you think of Captain Blackadder as the sort of man who would usually ignore orders?
Yes, I would.
You sure? I was rather banking on you saying no there.
I'm sure. In fact, I have a list of other orders he's disobeyed, if it would be useful. May the 16th, 9:15 a.m.